Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. It was great. It was great. Enugu is surely arising. Igbo is surely arising. We must give it to Mr. Peter Ndubuisi. Remember, ihe dị mma adịrọ mma etumbo. I am here to speak because remember we are here for the best of the homeland, and you can see that Ndubuisi is one of the best of the homeland. But before we do to celebrate this, I'm going to ask you to politely to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. Because by so doing, it will help us to continuously bring in the best of our homeland. You know, we are here to bring the best of our homeland and nothing more. And we are here also to promote our homeland. Igbo ga-adelele, Igbo ga-achawapụ, Igbo ga-abụ ebe obibi. Ndị ntisa, ndị mpịawa azụ aga anọzi n'ala Igbo. Ndị na-ebu mmadụ aga anọ n'ala Igbo. Ihe anyị chọrọ bụ ọganiru. Anyị achọrọ ndị na-ewewe ọkụ emebisi ihe. Anyị achọrọ ndị mkpụrụ mmiri. Anyị chọrọ ndị ga-ebu ata development. And anybody nke na-ebu ata development ka anyị ga-eso. Kedu onye anyị ga-eso? Ọ bụ ndị na-ebu ata development. That's what we are here for, and that's what this channel is for. It's for good governance, and that's what we are here. And before we do, I'm going to show you a clip of what I'm going to speak. And as I show you these things, we now get into the real conversation proper, because this is an exciting time happening in our homeland, and we cannot hide it anymore. What are you seeing? I don't know if you are seeing it. Should I read it out to you? I don't know if you are seeing. What are you seeing? Just watch and see. Just watch and see what is written there. What did you see? Tell me. Tell me. Can you hear from wherever? Odeka. Enugu air. Or be here for? Is that what you are seeing? Are you seeing Enugu air? Enugu air. Some of you might be asking, what is Enugu air? What is Enugu air? It's no longer a dream anymore. It's no longer a vision anymore. It's no longer something people are thinking about coming for tomorrow. Because as Peter Ndubuisi said, he said, tomorrow is here today. But tomorrow is now. Meaning that what people have been dreaming, thinking about will never happen. In Igbo, in Enugu, it's now happening. Some time ago, Father Mbaka lamented about Enugu State. I will tell you. Yes, I'm going to tell you. You know Father Mbaka? The fiery, charismatic priest based at Enugu. Some years ago, not long ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago, made one comment. And that comment he made was really, really, really something that we are going to talk about. After going to Ebonyi State and see what he saw in Ebonyi State, and he went to Anambra State, seeing the airport coming up in Anambra State, seeing the International Conference Center, and he came and was lamenting about Enugu State. He said, look, that Enugu State is going backwards. And he said that Enugu, that Ebonyi and Anambra has finally left Enugu behind. Who can rescue Enugu State? And during that time was a Ugwuanye, Ifeanyi Ugwuanye was in realm of affair in Enugu State. And Enugu State was going backwards. Now, let us look at what is happening now. Peter Mba, this young man, some people might have, question mark about his election, how he get into that place, but he has proven otherwise, because he promised about that for Enugu to be truly a tourist destination, there must be a viable airline that can meet the demands of Enugu and extending to other places. And why was he saying that? After getting frustrated with a lot of local airlines, messing around Enugu, sometimes delaying passengers, sometimes some days they will give one excuse they are not landing in Enugu because they were basically thinking first of huge profits and huge stuff. So, and he thought that this will frustrate a lot of tourists and that the Enugu is becoming a major tourist hub in Nigeria. And for it to be, with a lot of other things he's putting in place, that Enugu must have effective airline that will be funded by Enugu, that will be meeting the demands of the 21st century. And he announced that he's planning to set up last year an Enugu airline. Some people started criticizing him, saying, oh, what is the state government doing with airline? Some of us knows that the value of airline business, that anybody can set up an airline. It doesn't mean that a state funding an airline doesn't mean that they should manage it. It should be managed separately, but it has to have an agenda to promote the state. And remember, it's a way of also having an industry, a company domiciled in the state, because you cannot keep on complaining that the Lagos is taking most of the resources, whereas we have the opportunity to set up a lot of companies that will be headquartered in your own state. So one of them is aviation. So because you think that your state is not doing very well, it's just because the corporate tax are paid by a lot of companies that are actually supposed to be indigenous to the state, but because they are not indigenous to an Igbo, their headquarters is in Lagos, they are paying corporation tax in Lagos State and thereby boosting the economy of Lagos State. So in aviation, for you to develop and acquire skills for your people, you need to set up something like that in partnership. Also, the governor doing that, or the government of the state doing that. That's what Peter Mba. And finally, Peter Mba launched Enugu Air. There are a lot of benefits that, but before I talk about benefits, some people who say that, oh, it's an relevant project and all those things, that is not going to make profit. There are a lot of challenges, a lot of things, turnaround maintenance, how will they secure the planes? How would they secure the planes? How would they fund it? How would they maintain it? Blah, blah, blah. That Enugu airport is still under the control of the federal government, blah, blah, blah. And all those things. That aviation is still under the federal government. Let me tell you, I got to shock you. I got to shock you. What I want to shock you about is that the airline doesn't mean that it will be managed by the Enugu state government. It doesn't mean that it must be managed by this civil servant that doesn't care, that normally run things in the states. But I want to also tell you that Akwa Ibom State, a neighboring state, is doing better than private companies on managing their airline, private-owned airline, Ibom Air. You have heard about Ibom Air, and they're building a hub there. And remember, Enugu wants also to build a hub of aviation, and also to get the airport from Enugu to be concession to Enugu State, to run a proper international airline, operations from there, and cargo and other things. and also to use it as a destination for tourism. That's why they are also trying to hold some company like Landmark to get involved in the tourism business, especially the Nike resort. You heard about the takeover of it by Landmark, one of the greatest in the entertainment and tourism business. So another thing is corporation tax. Corporation tax is a game changer. And also unemployment is going to reduce because all those people that are going to work there are from Enugu State. They are indigenous. And transfer of vital skills. So now Enugu that is planning also to have aviation college will start having aviation college and supply pilots. Most of the pilots, the cheapest one, are paid between 5 million, 6 million monthly. Think about in a state like Enugu, how many people are paid 4 or 5 million monthly. So now the Enugu people will be sent to train as pilots and co-pilots, and they will start earning big, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. Think about that, what that will bring into Enugu, what that will change in Enugu State. So you now have aviation college that will be built. You have the pilots, the co-pilots, and airline hostess. These are work that are going to be created. You know, one of the problems with Nigeria is unemployment, and this will actually take some between 100 to 200 people from unemployment market. So this is a sure banker. The airline must be based in Enugu State. And this also will help inter-regional or intra-regional cooperation. What does that mean? Before, people have been saying, oh, the short distance from Enugu, that the plane cannot land from Enugu to Anambra. But this is going to happen. It happens in Western world. Places that are between 10 minutes or 15 minutes on the air. It happens. So now the Enugu Air can as well be taking people from Enugu to Anambra Airport. Just around 10 minutes on away. Not even up to 10 minutes with smaller planes. So they can do that. They can take people from Lagos, Enugu, via Enugu to Owerri. So they will be doing all those things. So there are a lot of things to gain from this. The tourist will now know that there is a regular airline that is regular. That will be operational every day to Enugu. There's a direct flight every day, every time to Enugu. So they are sure that they will not miss their flight. They will not miss their travel arrangement. It will be very, very smooth. Another thing they will do is in terms of marketing of Enugu. Now you see Enugu Air. People are talking Enugu Air, Enugu Air. People will now ask, where is this Enugu? And you know, you will start with local, suddenly start talking regional, like West Africa and all those things. So these are possibilities. There are a lot of other possibilities, but internally generated revenue cannot be ruled out because this will actually enhance a lot of things in Enugu State. I don't know what you think about this, but remember, ani Igbo ga-achawapụ, ani Igbo ga-ekuni, ndị mpịawa azụ a niile, ma ndị mkpụrụ mmiri, ndị oke ite, ụzọ adịrọ na ani Igbo, ụzọ adịrọ na Enugu State. Ka ndị ọzọ ṅomili ihe a Enugu na-eme, Peter Mba na-eme, ka ani Igbo niile chawapụ. Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo na Anambra ga-enekwa anya maka na you can see what has been happening in Anambra Airport. Some of these private airline has frustrated that place also because some days they don't put a plane going there, so which is very, very sad. So this is also what we need to look at so that there will be increased productivity and increased patronage of these airports. And very, very important. And kudos to Peter Ndubisi Mba, the Enugu State Governor, and kudos to the Enugu. The Enugu udo delono ka odelono mma. Ka anye hokwa ozo. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. See you in the next one as we celebrate the arrival of Enugu Air. Kudos to everyone. Have a wonderful time. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Bye.